Okay, everybody. So just real quick, we'll walk you through on how to get to SharePoint. If you have shortcut right on your computer for SharePoint, then you obviously use that. If you need to, you can go to Microsoft 365. So type Microsoft 365 into your browser. You'll have to sign in. So I'll just open that up and slide it over here so you can see it. So I just opened up 365. I've signed in. If you go up to these 9 little dots up here and give it a click, you'll see SharePoint here. Give that a click, and there you go. So what you're going to look for is this accreditation and institutional effectiveness, and then go ahead and click on that. And that'll open up to this page, and you're going to look for program portfolio information, which is this center link right here. That will give you access to these 3 groupings and also all these program portfolios. So if when you're done with these little projects, go ahead and find your division here in academics and then drop it in there. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. It's or where to locate that here in a second. What you want to look for here is EAC Assessment Toolbox. So give it a click. It'll open up. 2 things you want to look for here. One is the program discipline map. Susan created, go and click that. Susan created a program map for each one. If more than one program in your department, she created them for every department. So yours is in here somewhere. You just have to kind of keep scrolling over the top so you can see it. I know it says modified by me because I made a copy of it and pushed it in here. But you can go ahead and work your way through it and try to find yours. It may take a second, but once you found it, here's mine. Once you found it, you can open it up, and we've already started this. So this, for example, is our curriculum map for our sports medicine program. And here are classes. These aren't our only classes. These are just ones that are unique to us. And remember, this is fluid, so you can change these. Or if you know of a class that you teach it's in it and not listed, you can add it by just clicking on the box. And so you can make this yours. So make it as accurate as you can. And you're going to use either IR or A or a combination of them for each one of the classes, whether you assess, reinforce, or introduce the given learning outcome over here. So these are the essential learning outcomes for our just a general education at Eastern. So here they are. We've been through these, so these should look pretty common or familiar. So there you are. If you look at, for example, our HHP 210, we reinforce it and assess it in that class. So you may find that some classes don't do either. Like we don't do much diverse and global perspective in 278. It's kinetic anatomy. So we didn't mark it. So it's okay to leave it blank. What we don't want to see is some orphan out here that's all blank. Then we have to figure out why that is. So anyway, that's the map. So once that's what you want to do before you start with this, is you can either do this one right on here because it's unique for you. But if you want to save it to your computer, just go to File and Save As and download a copy to your computer, and then you can put it back up in your program portfolio folder, which I'll show you again in a second. The other thing that you want to look at with this is you're going to go back to that EAC toolbox page. At the very, very bottom here is the program assessment plan report. Now, this is just a template, and this one you need to put on your computer. So once you opened it up, we're going to correct this. Somebody went in and made changes directly on this, and so it changes the template. We don't want to make changes here. So go over here to File again, go to Save As, go to Download a Copy, and you can tell it where to go. I usually just put it on the desktop, make changes, and once the changes are made, that it's yours, right? It doesn't affect what's on here. So make sure you're saving it to your computer before you change it. Once your changes have been made and you've filled out up to plan, remember, we're just going up to the plan. We're not doing the report yet. So just here, as Celinda has so graciously shown us, then what you'll do is you'll go back to the folder, go click all the way back out until you see this page again. Then you'll go down to whatever division that you're in. So STEM and allied health, I'd click on that. It opens it up, and then I would go to my allied health folder, because that's where we're at, and then I would drop it in there. So if they're in here, it's just kind of where we're going to keep those plans at this point, and they may find a different home at some point, but that's where we want to keep them. So put them in your division under your department when you've completed them. If you like to keep a copy on your OneDrive, that would be spectacular. But because you're going to obviously keep filling that out, right, with the report and the rest of it. So anyway, that's kind of what we're doing. If I went too fast, please email me, call me, come see me. Once again, Mondays 3 to about 3:45. I stick around so that we can go over this kind of stuff. So come see me in SC5 if I'm not, or SC4, which is across from the gym. If I'm not in the classroom with somebody, then I'm sitting in my office. And so come find me. I'm just, just turn around and you'll see my office. So, okay, I hope this was helpful, and let me know if I can be more help.